Look, I'm going to tell you something most women would never admit out loud. Last week, a 72-year-old man walked into my favorite coffee shop and had every woman in there sneaking glances at him. Not because he looked like a movie star, not because he was rich, but because of one thing he did that most guys your age completely screw up. And I'm about to tell you exactly what that was. But first, let me share something personal. My own father is 68. After my mom passed away 3 years ago, he started dating again. And you know what? He struggled. Big time. Watching him fumble through it broke my heart until he figured out this one secret. Now, he's dating a fantastic woman who's smart, gorgeous, and 10 years younger than him. She adores him. So here's what happened at that coffee shop. This guy walks in. Silver hair, a few wrinkles, nothing special about his clothes. Just jeans and a button-down shirt. But then he does something most men never do. He walks up to the counter, orders his coffee, and while he's waiting, he strikes up a conversation with the barista. Not in a creepy way, not trying too hard. He just asked her about the painting on the wall behind her. Simple question, right? But here's the thing. He listened to her answer. Really listened. Made eye contact. Smiled. Asked a follow-up question. The whole interaction lasted maybe 2 minutes. But every woman watching saw confidence, ease, genuine interest in another human being. That's it. That's the whole secret I'm going to share with you today. And it changed everything for my dad, too. You ready? Here it is. Stop trying to impress us. Start being genuinely curious about us instead. I know what you're thinking. That sounds too simple. But hear me out. Most older guys I meet make the same mistake. They think they need to prove something. They talk about their career achievements, their car, their golf handicap, how much they travel. It's like they're reading from a resume. Here's what you don't realize. Attractive women hear that stuff all day long. From guys of every age. It's exhausting. We tune it out like elevator music. But you know what we almost never get? A man who asks us real questions and actually cares about the answers. A guy who makes us feel interesting instead of trying to seem interesting himself. My dad figured this out by accident. He went on a date with a woman he really liked. Got so nervous that he completely blanked on all the impressive stories he'd planned to tell. So instead, he just started asking her questions about her life, her passions, what made her laugh, what she was reading, where she traveled. Before he knew it, 3 hours had passed. She later told him it was the best date she'd had in years. He didn't talk about himself until she asked. And when she did ask, he kept his answers short and then turned the conversation back to her. Now, I'm not saying you should interview us like we're applying for a job. That's weird too. I'm saying have a real conversation where you're genuinely curious, where you listen more than you talk, where you ask follow-up questions that show you're paying attention. Here's how you do this practically. Next time you're talking to a woman you like, try this. Ask her something about her life that goes beyond surface level. Not, what do you do? But what's the most interesting thing happening in your life right now? Not, do you like to travel? But if you could go anywhere tomorrow, where would it be and why? Then, and this is crucial, shut up and listen. Don't think about what you're going to say next. Don't wait for your turn to talk. Actually absorb what she's telling you. Notice the details. Ask her to tell you more about the parts that light her up. Women find this incredibly attractive, especially from older men, because it shows maturity, confidence, security in yourself. You're not performing. You're not selling. You're just being present with another person. That's rare. That's valuable. That's sexy. One more thing. This works everywhere, not just on dates. At the grocery store, at the gym, at social events. The more you practice genuine curiosity with everyone, the more natural it becomes. And women notice men who treat everyone with interest and respect. So that's your tip. Be curious. Listen. Care about the answers. It's simple but powerful. Try it this week and watch what happens. If you found this helpful, do me a favor. Subscribe to my channel. I share real advice from a woman's perspective every week. Tips that actually work in the real world. Not theory, not games. Just honest insights to help you connect with the women you want to meet. Hit that subscribe button right now. I'll see you in the next video.